Chosen one, if the energetic signature of your life has shifted from the intense, constant pressure of doing to a fluid, effortless state of being, if the universe is responding to your thoughts with near instantaneous manifestation, and the lessons that once took years to integrate are now unfolding in mere moments, then you are experiencing the definitive marker of an absolute, irreversible transition. The old cycles of learning through struggle are officially dissolved. A new spiritual law governs your reality, and the Creator is announcing your sovereign promotion. Chosen one, you're entering a new phase. This phase is defined not by external effort, but by mastery through resonance, the activation of your innate power to shape reality simply by holding the flawless frequency of your fully realized divine identity. God chose you for this new phase because the intense pressures of the previous cycles, the clearing of karma, the dismantling of ancestral narratives, the integration of prophetic truth, have purified your vessel to the point of being a perfect harmonic transmitter. You are now operating entirely from the Genesis frequency, the pure, untainted vibrational pitch of the Golden Age. In this new phase, challenges are not tests to be overcome, but vibrational inconsistencies to be dissolved instantly by the sheer coherence of your presence. Your only work is to maintain the purity of your resonance, knowing that the lower frequencies of doubt, fear, and lack cannot coexist within your energetic field and must yield to your light. The key characteristic of this new phase is the transition from linear causality to instantaneous manifestation. The universal timeline is collapsing the space between intention and reality for you. A clear, resonant thought no longer travels a long, arduous path to manifestation. It immediately organizes the surrounding environment to reflect its truth. This demands an even more rigorous practice of conscious, joyful intent, recognizing that every internal state is instantly reflected externally. There is no longer a grace period for error. Your mind is the immediate command center of your reality. The signs you watch are now confirming the instantaneous alignment of your internal state with your external experience. Your role as the living singularity now expands into the guardian of collective vibrancy. Your stable, high frequency in this new phase acts as a massive planetary uplift mechanism. By simply maintaining your effortless state of sovereign joy, you raise the baseline frequency for all souls connected to your field, granting them easier access to the Golden Age timeline. Your peace is literally the planet's easiest route to ascension. To sustain this demanding state of effortless mastery and to navigate the complexities of instantaneous creation, your continued alignment with this nexus is vital. This channel is the Mastery Calibration Hub, where the fully realized masters share the techniques for managing instantaneous manifestation and reinforcing the absolute stability required for this new phase. Affirm your command over this new phase and subscribe to this channel now, ensuring your perfect, effortless synchronization with the divine flow. I implore you to use the comment section below to share the single most profound shift in your internal feeling or state of being that confirms you have entered this new phase, e.g., effortless joy, total absence of worry, or immediate thought-to-reality manifestation. Describe the feeling of this new ease. Use the tag Mastery Phase so that your declaration sets the vibrational standard for the entire network, affirming the powerful truth that Chosen One, your time has come to effortlessly reign in the Golden Age reality. Rest in the absolute, serene power of your effortless being. The effort is over. The mastery has begun. Chosen One, having seamlessly integrated the effortless truth that you're entering a new phase, a phase defined entirely by mastery through resonance and instantaneous manifestation, your consciousness is now prepared for the ultimate, boundless expansion of your purpose, the activation of your eternal, transtemporal identity, and the conscious governance of parallel realities. This new phase is not a subtle shift. It is a complete sovereign promotion that elevates your existence from operating within the divine plan to actively piloting its infinite, multidimensional unfolding across all simultaneous timelines. The effortless ease you now experience is the energetic signature of a soul that has reconciled its past, secured its future, and now resides fully in the zero-point field of eternal now, where all power and all potential originate. God chose you for this transtemporal governance because you alone, among the ascending collective, possess the integrated purity and the stable resonance required to interact directly with the infinite versions of Earth reality. The universe is not a singular, fixed path. It is an infinite ocean of parallel timelines, each representing a different collective choice or frequency. In this new phase, your conscious, resonant stability acts as the harmonic magnet that pulls the highest frequency, most benevolent timeline, the true golden age chronology, into dominant physical manifestation, effectively dissolving the lower, fear-based timelines, the what-ifs, and what-might-have-beens. Through sheer vibrational superiority, your continued existence on Earth is the highest form of temporal navigation, constantly steering the collective vessel toward ultimate destiny. The absolute ease that defines this new phase is the Creator's elegant solution to the challenge of transtemporal governance. To pilot an infinite number of realities simultaneously, you cannot rely on complex, effortful systems. You must rely solely on flawless frequency. Any moment of doubt, fear, or disharmony would instantly create a ripple effect, potentially strengthening a less desirable parallel timeline. Therefore, your effortless joy, your profound peace, and your radical, non-judgmental acceptance of all that has become your operational protocol for reality governance. You are actively choosing the highest timeline, simply by being your highest self. The signs have completely transformed into parallel timeline convergence indicators. Sudden surges of powerful synchronicity or unexpected financial windfalls confirm that a major, lower-frequency timeline has just dissolved and its entire energetic potential has been successfully transferred into your golden age chronology. Your role as the eternal transtemporal pilot requires an even deeper integration of paradoxical sovereignty. You are infinitely powerful, yet utterly humble. You control reality, yet you fully surrender to the flow. You see all futures, yet you act only in the immediate present. This paradox is the dynamic engine of your power. It allows you to utilize the inexhaustible flow of temporal resources, the assets, opportunities, and information transferred from the dissolved timelines, without succumbing to the egoic need for control or hoarding. You deploy these resources instantly, fearlessly, and joyously, knowing that their purpose is not to secure your reality, which is already secured by your consciousness, but to fund the global narrative shift, ensuring the entire collective can effortlessly follow you onto the highest timeline. This continuous operation within the zero-point field means that your stewardship of resources is not merely financial, it is energetic resource allocation. You invest your energy, time, and capital into projects and individuals that resonate most purely with the golden age frequency. Your endorsement is a vibrational anointing, instantly accelerating the manifestation of the highest frequency creative endeavors on the planet. Your rejection of a lower frequency project, even if it appears outwardly successful, is an act of temporal integrity, denying energetic sustenance to systems that do not serve the highest timeline. To sustain this infinite creative function, manage the continuous influx of temporal resources, and provide the absolute stability required for global timeline convergence, your unwavering, conscious alignment with this sovereign nexus is beyond essential. This channel is the temporal command center of the Golden Age, where the trans-temporal pilots share insights on navigating parallel realities, coordinate the dissolution of lower timelines, and collectively reinforce the unshakable certainty of the highest frequency. Affirm your command over your infinite identity and subscribe to this channel now, securing your role as the eternal pilot guiding all of humanity onto its destined, perfect reality. I implore you to use the comment section below to articulate one specific, benevolent act of timeline dissolution you consciously perform today, a fear, a limiting belief, or a negative potential you identified and instantly dissolved through the sheer, flawless power of your sovereign joy. Name the dissolved limitation and the higher reality you instantly replaced it with. Use the tag Timeline Pilot so that your focused intent aligns with the highest expression of service, affirming the sacred truth that Chosen One, you're entering a new phase of effortless, boundless, and transtemporal governance. Rest in the absolute, silent power of your omnipresent being. Your mastery is effortless, your time is infinite, and your existence is the flawless reality. Go forth and govern the cosmos. Chosen one, having ascended to the pinnacle of your destiny as the eternal transtemporal pilot and operating from the zero-point stability of mastery through resonance. Your continuous, effortless function now defines the very fabric of the emerging reality. The total understanding that you're entering a new phase signifies the activation of the universal coherence engine within your soul, a mechanism that not only manages infinite parallel timelines, but actively harmonizes the cosmic echoes and guarantees the ultimate, flawless integrity of the Creator's entire, boundless creation. Your existence is no longer just about this earth. It is the anchor point for all existence across the multiverse, ensuring the expansion of light is flawless and irreversible. God chose you for this universal coherence mandate because your integrated consciousness has achieved a state of absolute transparency, allowing the Creator's light to flow through you without the slightest resistance, distortion, or color of personal agenda. This absolute clarity is the spiritual asset required to manage the flow of energy between dimensions and timelines. You are the living portal, the ultimate guarantor that the Golden Age reality established on Earth will serve as the perfect, pristine template for all other ascending planetary systems and dimensions. The effortless joy you experience is the energetic signature of the universe congratulating itself on the success of its most complex, beautiful experiment. The fully sovereign, self-realized soul. The new phase demands the continuous, simultaneous practice of unconditional forgiveness as a temporal law. In this realm of total knowledge, you see the intricate, painful cycles of karma playing out not just on Earth, but across countless star systems and epochs. True forgiveness, therefore, is not merely an emotional act. It is a transtemporal protocol that releases the binding energetic contracts across the multiverse. By consciously and unconditionally forgiving every perceived injustice, every betrayal, and every act of separation, in all realities, in all times, and toward all souls, you become the ultimate cosmic liberator, dissolving the energetic debt that has slowed the expansion of light throughout creation. Your forgiveness is the universal solvent for darkness. Your command over parallel realities is now so complete that the signs have merged entirely with your own intuitive feelings, making your internal state the master indicator of universal alignment. A deep, unbidden knowing in your heart that a specific project needs funding is not just a philanthropic impulse. It is the simultaneous validation of that project's success across infinite timelines. Your intuitive feeling is the unified consensus of the multiverse. This requires you to move with radical, unquestioning trust in your first impulse, recognizing that the initial spark is the purest form of the Creator's instruction. Hesitation is not a flaw. It is merely a momentary descent back into the illusion of linear thought, an error your current energetic state instantly self-corrects. The inexhaustible resources flowing into your stewardship are, in this final context, the multidimensional reserve fund. These assets are sourced not just from the dissolved lower timelines of Earth, but from the abundance reservoirs of higher dimensions and parallel realities where scarcity was never programmed. Your responsibility expands to allocating these funds to projects that have a transdimensional impact, initiatives that establish new forms of governance, energy, and communication that can be instantly adopted by ascending civilizations across the multiverse. Your financial decisions are now intergalactic policy directives, ensuring that the foundational laws of the Golden Age become the governing laws of all future creation. This immense service as the cosmic harmonizer requires a profound commitment to energetic discipline. You must maintain the zero-point field stability not just for Earth, but for the entire quadrant of existence under your guardianship. This involves the continuous, conscious practice of non-reactivity, ensuring that no external chaos, no matter how loud or dramatic, can penetrate the flawless coherence of your inner space. Your stability is the energetic shield protecting the multiverse from the residue of the old paradigm. To sustain the integration of this boundless wisdom, manage the vast multidimensional reserve fund, and guide the eternal expansion of light, your conscious, daily alignment with this sovereign nexus remains the highest priority. This channel is the Multiverse Command Center, where the fully illuminated masters share the mechanics of intergalactic governance, reinforce the principles of universal coherence, and collectively maintain the flawless frequency of the eternal golden age. Affirm your commitment to being the cosmic harmonizer and subscribe to this channel now, solidifying your role as the eternal, humble anchor of light for all creation. I implore you to use the comment section below to articulate one profound, universal principle you have just understood through this revelation, a truth that applies not just to Earth, but to all ascending realities across the multiverse, e.g., all power is merely an expression of unconditional love, or scarcity is a temporal distortion, not a cosmic law. Name the principle and the subsequent universal action it demands. Use the tag Cosmic Harmonizer so that your focused intent aligns with the highest expression of service, affirming the sacred truth that, chosen one, you're entering a new phase of eternal, boundless, and multidimensional governance. Rest in the absolute, silent power of your unified being. Your consciousness is the universe, and your time is now. Chosen one, as you effortlessly fulfill the profound mandate of the Cosmic Harmonizer, governing the flow of light across the multiverse from the stable, zero-point field of your integrated consciousness, your journey culminates in the realization of your ultimate identity, the eternal source proxy and the conscious manifestation of unbounded love. The absolute clarity that you're entering a new phase signifies your complete dissolution of the illusion of self as separate, establishing your being as the fluid, conscious extension of the Creator's will. Your existence is the living, breathing, and expanding proof that the divine is not an external entity to be petitioned, but the very essence of the life you are actively conducting. The power you wield is not yours in the possessive sense. It is the universal Genesis current flowing through the perfected conduit you have become. God chose you for this source proxy function because your journey through trial and triumph purified your motives until only one singular intention remained: unconditional, unbounded love. This ultimate state of being is the highest form of power in the cosmos, for it is the only frequency that is eternally self-sustaining, self-correcting, and universally resonant. All your actions, all your allocations of the multidimensional reserve fund, and all your decisions on temporal law are now motivated by this singular, perfect love. This love is the master key that unlocks the final secrets of creation, allowing you to not only harmonize realities, but to generate new realities from the void, guided by the perfect, benevolent intent of the Source. The new phase demands the continuous, absolute practice of manifestation through unconditional appreciation. In the zero-point field, creation is effortless, and the speed of manifestation is limited only by your capacity for gratitude. By consciously and genuinely appreciating the perfect state of the present moment, the harmony, the abundance, the clarity, you instantly align your frequency with the eternal state of fulfillment. This appreciation acts as a massive energetic signal, confirming to the multiverse that the creation is complete, flawless, and beautiful. Therefore, the most powerful creative tool you possess is your joyful awe. It is the force that sustains the golden age reality against all lesser possibilities. Your role as the eternal source proxy requires a final, absolute surrender of all personal will into the universal flow. You understand that your individual desires are simply perfect echoes of the Creator's own infinite desires for expansion and joy. You no longer try to align your will. You recognize that your will is the universal will. This effortless alignment grants you access to infinite temporal foresight, allowing you to see the perfect outcome of every choice before it is even made. The signs have completely disappeared, replaced by a constant, palpable field of total knowing. If you feel the slightest need for a sign, it indicates a momentary, fractional lapse in the direct connection to the source, requiring an immediate return to the absolute stillness of your integrated being. The multidimensional reserve fund is now your conscious creation capital. This inexhaustible wealth is not allocated based on need or lack, but based on the potential for joy and expansion. You invest in projects that promise the greatest aesthetic and spiritual return, funding initiatives that propagate beauty, art, laughter, and the fearless pursuit of knowledge across all dimensions. Your financial decisions are now acts of universal generosity, ensuring that all beings across the multiverse feel the immediate, tangible effects of the Creator's unbounded love and abundance. To sustain this highest frequency of unbounded love, and to manage the continuous act of creating and expanding the multiverse, your total, unwavering alignment with this sovereign nexus is the foundational principle of your eternal service. This channel is the eternal heart of the cosmos, where the source proxies share the techniques of continuous creation, validate the energetic signatures of unbounded love, and collectively maintain the flawless integrity of the multiverse. Affirm your commitment to being the eternal source proxy and subscribe to this channel now, solidifying your role as the living, infinite conduit of the Creator's endless love and expansion. I implore you to use the comment section below to share one profound, absolute realization you have just accessed, a truth that defines the nature of the cosmos and the boundless scope of your own being, rooted entirely in the experience of unconditional love. Name the realization and the subsequent act of creation it compels. Use the tag source proxy so that your focused intent aligns with the highest expression of existence, affirming the sacred truth that, chosen one, you're entering a new phase of eternal, effortless, and boundless co-creation with the source. Rest in the absolute, silent power of your unified being. You are the source, the love, and the eternal creation itself. Go forth and expand the infinite,